Hi, Mercifull here with a new edition of my pinball adventure. Now I've escaped the confines of my conservatory today to go and visit a particularly special pinball machine. Right then Doc, have you got your coins ready to play pinball?
Coins? Where we're going? We don't need coins.
I'm at Special When Lit Pinball Club in Salisbury, Wiltshire. I've just heard that they've installed a Back to the Future pinball machine, so let's go and have a look. Special When Lit is located in a small unit on the Lower Trade Business Park in Salisbury. It's open most Friday evenings to the public for a small entrance fee. There's usually around 2 dozen or so machines available to play at any one time, with others being refurbished or having maintenance performed. All the machines themselves are on free play. There's a wide variety of machines from almost every era, from all the well-known brands like Williams, Bally, Gottlieb, Data East, Capcom and Stern, and many of the machines available to play here are regarded as some of the best machines ever made. There's fab examples of Medieval Madness, Theatre of Magic, Monster Bash and the well-respected Twilight Zone, as well as some great movie-themed ones like Star Wars, Tron and that Elvira-themed Scared Stiff. But it's this machine, of course, that's the reason I'm dressed like Marty McFly. You can see from this old photo I took in the mid-90s that I've always been a big fan of the films, and I couldn't resist getting into cosplay to play it. Now I've got fond memories of visiting Universal Studios as a kid. I saw the screen-used car and I even went on the simulator ride. Now I sat in a replica myself more recently, and I also dressed as Marty for my first wedding dance. I think if I didn't already have a Jurassic Park machine, I'd probably have one of these myself. When I heard that Special When Lit had installed a machine down here, I had to get down to play it. But what's so special about this machine? Back to the Future the Pinball is a 1990 pinball machine designed by Joe Kamenkow and Ed Sabula and released by Data East. As well as unique music, the game features several songs from the movies too. Huey Lewis in the News, The Power of Love, ZZ Top's Double Back and Alan Silvestri's orchestral theme. Back to the Future was one of the last machines before the switch to DMD displays and comes in a fantastic electric blue cabinet, and the playfield contains features, decorations and details from all 3 of the movies. Loads of favourite characters from the films make an appearance, including Doc Brown of course, Biff, even Einstein the dog. There's one notable absence though, that's not Marty. For whatever reason, probably lost to history, Michael J. Fox refused to permit his likeness to be used to adorn the translight and playfield of the game, but you can't have a Back to the Future machine without Marty. So the replacement image of his character was portrayed by Brad Farris, who was the son of Data East artwork designer Paul Farris. New custom speech for the callouts was done by Fred Young, who voiced dozens of pinball callouts, as well as Back to the Future regular Tom Wilson, who played Biff and Griff in the movies. It's not a bad game to play, but I think if it wasn't for the licensed theme, it probably wouldn't be as desirable a machine. There's much better games out there that are more fun and enjoyable, and the fact that there's no DeLorean toy in the playfield and it's not the real Marty is a deal breaker for some. I'm here with Peter, who is the owner, proprietor, collector, I suppose, whatever, of Special When Lit. Hello.
Hello.
Now, this is an amazing place you've got here. I'm relatively new to the pinball scene. How long has Special When Lit kind of existed?
Well, Special When Lit was the first pinball club in the UK, which is what I decided after seeing competitions abroad where lots of people turned up and they all belonged to pinball clubs. At the time, Germany had about 26 pinball clubs. We have nothing in the UK, and consequently they have a lot higher standard of pinball in Germany. And so I thought we need to improve the standard in the UK. I'll open the pinball club and hopefully we can help improve the standard.
And you happen to just have a collection of pinball machines, I suppose?
Yes, well, it's a hobby that spiraled a bit out of control.
Yeah.
Everyone starts with one pinball machine, then 2, 3, maybe 4.
Well, I've got one pinball machine, yes. But I've now made room for more.
That's right, yes.
So you've got lots here. How many machines have you kind of got here at Special When Lit?
Set up, we have about 27 set up at the moment. We're normally around the 22 to 24 mark. Depends if we're holding an event or not. If it's just a Friday night, then we tend to have more set up. But if it's a weekend event where we're expecting quite a few people, we'll have a few less. and that way there's more room for everyone.
And are these all yours, or some of these on loan from other people and friends?
I own about 3/4 of what's set up, and then the remaining quarter is other people's.
Yeah. So it's free to play these machines. You obviously charge entrance fee to sort of come in.
That's right.
Do you then run sort of competitions as well here and charge entrance for competitions?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's a way sort of all kind of levels, I suppose, can come along and play, have a go.
That's right.
And obviously, if you're really good, then maybe you get to take home a little prize or something.
That's
like
right.
that.
Yes. Normally a trophy of some.
A trophy of some sort. Now
Yeah.
I see quite a few trophies out there in the window. Are those all yours?
They're a mix of mine and my other half's, because she occasionally does a competition here and there. But yeah, majority are mine.
Yeah. So what sort of competitions have you sort of just UK competitions, or have you been all around the world?
All around the world.
All around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all around the UK.
And all around the UK, yeah. So I know pinball. I don't know really what it's like in the southwest. Like I said, I'm sort of new to sort of pinball really. Is this sort of unusual what we've got here in Salisbury? In the sort of scale of it?
Not really, if in the worldwide context.
Right.
In the UK, yes, it's still quite unique. There's 3 main pinball clubs in the UK now, this being one obviously, and then there's a couple of what's known as barcades, or even coffee house with pinball machines. So there's a few places now that people are able to go to and enjoy lots of games.
Yeah. So which one of these is your favourite machine? I mean,
I
choose,
generally tend not to have an all-time favourite, but certainly something like Attack from Mars is well up there, because it's a very fun game to play.
Yeah, and you've got a mixture of quite kind of shiny games, modified with a colour screen, like you've got for Attack from Mars and some of the other machines you've got here, all the way to some of the old Gottlieb games, really quite kind of retro.
Yes, they're known as the classics. And when we're competing in tournaments, we normally have a modern, which is normally DMD or now TV screens, and then in the classics you've got the old EM reels or sort of like a LED display.
Yeah, and you've just got a Back to the Future machine, which is why I dressed like this. I don't normally dress like this. Now, is that your only Data East machine you've got here? Because I don't see a huge number of...
No, that is the only one that I've got at the present time.
Yeah.
And in fact, I bought that one specially to help repair someone else's machine.
Yeah.
And now that's repaired, I'm actually going to be selling that.
Okay.
Ironically.
Don't tell me that. I'm going to buy another machine. Now, is there any machines that you kind of wish you had here that you don't have here? Yeah.
Well, machines we've had in the past, and I think it would be nice to be enjoyed again by people such as yourself, would be the Adams family.
Yeah.
And possibly one or two of the more modern machines. Although we've got Star Wars LE, there's been, and that was new as of a year ago. Since then we've had quite a few come out, such as Deadpool and Iron Maiden, which would be nice for people to play.
Yeah. I've also seen, I also cosplay as Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy, so if you ever get a Guardians machine in here, then you can be sure that I will dress up for that as well. So thanks very much. This is Peter from Special When Lit. Do come down and have a look at some of these machines, and yeah, have a great time. I've had a great evening down here at Special When Lit in Salisbury, and if you'd like to find out more, go to specialwhenlit.co.uk or check them out on Facebook. I just want to talk briefly about the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research. Now, the foundation is dedicated to finding a cure for Parkinson's disease through funded research and ensuring the development of improved therapies for those living with Parkinson's today. Established by actor Michael J. Fox in the year 2000, the foundation has since become the largest non-profit funder of Parkinson's disease research in the world, investing more than $650 million in research to date. If you'd like to support this charity, please visit michaeljfox.org. But I'm afraid for this edition, we're out of time. Please like, subscribe, comment. I've been Matt Mercifull. See you next time.